Hey, it's Nate from Nate's Marketing Solutions. Right now I'm going to talk to you about Autoresponder Series. Alright, Autoresponder Series is once someone opts into your mailing list, they get entered into the Autoresponder Series. And the Autoresponder Series automatically sends them emails on like a timed interval, whatever you set it up to be. So it can be like every day at noon, every 3 days, every week, just whatever you set it up to, it'll automatically send that series of emails to the person who opted into your mailing list. Personally, I use two methods of autoresponders series. I use a product specific autoresponder series. What this is for individual products. I'll have an opt-in on like that product's sales page or on exit pop-up. I'll have a opt-in there, and so the sole purpose of this product specific autoresponder series is to sell that product. Since they went to the website and they entered their information, they're obviously interested in the product, and this autoresponder series is geared towards selling them that product. It's normally only about 7 emails. The first one is a welcome email with the promised free chapter. I usually use a free chapter as an incentive for purchasing or for signing up for the newsletter or the opt-in. It's in a PDF format or whatever format the guide is in. Then the next day I'll do email 2. It'll be half of another chapter, and it'll be like, if you want to receive if you want to read the full book now, you can get it here, or you can wait till tomorrow and you'll receive part 2 of the chapter. So then email 3 is the second half of that chapter. I usually send it in just a plain email format. I just copy and paste my chapter right in there. Unless there's a bunch of charts and graphs and stuff, then I'll send a PDF. But normally I just keep just the text part of it. Email 4 is a straight up promotional email. Like, here's the product. It's like the sales page in email format. Email 5, okay, so you still didn't buy the product. So here's another half of a chapter. I'll send you the other half tomorrow, but if you want to buy the book now, you can. Just go here. So email 6 is part 2 of that chapter that I mentioned the day before. And then on day 7 or email 7, I send them another promotional email like, hey, you gotta buy this product today. It's like a sales page in an email. And if you want to see how these 3 chapters I've sent you fit together. And usually I give them just a discount. Be like, okay, this is last chance, 20% off, last chance, last offer. If you don't get it now, well, that's it. There's no email 8 and 9 coming. It stops here. This is your chance. Now, if they purchase it at any point along this autoresponder series line, I have it set to automatically remove them from this autoresponder series and add it to a buyer's list. Now, I'll show you that later on, but a buyer's list is the ultimate goal. That's people who you know buy products. They trust the internet. They trust you. They buy digital products. So that's the ultimate goal, is to have a buyer's list. But I'll explain that more later on. Alright, as I was saying, if anybody purchases the product while within the product specific autoresponder series, like if they purchase a product during email 4, I'll automatically remove them from this list and put them on my buyer's list, because I don't want them to receive email 7 and see that if they had waited till email 7, they would have got it for 20% off. So I automatically set it up to remove them from my autoresponder series. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. But for right now, I'll show you how to create the autoresponder series. So you go to Aweber, you hit on messages and follow up, and new HTML message. and this is their email creator. It's pretty intuitive and easy to use. They got a ton of templates, or you can make your own, but I'll just go plain and simple right now. Here's your product. Oops. Hello. Here is the product I promise to deliver to you. I hope you enjoy it, Nate. See, nice and simple. You can attach it right here. They allow for attachments of up to, I think, 1 megabyte, or if you want to put a link to your file, you can right here. It's really easy to add links. And hit save. And next. Track clicks on websites in this message. It just helps give you more accurate reports. And save and exit. You wait for it to load. Alright, so that is the first email. So when they sign up to your mailing list through your opt-in, they'll receive this email with here's your product and everything about it. So then how we make message 2 is new message, chapter 4 part 1. And you'll be like, hello again. I hope you have enjoyed the chapter I sent you yesterday. Here's half of another chapter. And then I copy and paste the chapter right up in there. And then I closed it with, if you want to read more, you can get the product today, or you can wait till tomorrow for part 2 of chapter 4. Nate. And then you save, hit next, and send it 1 day after the previous message. And as you see here, the send window, you can make it any day you want. You can have start time, end time, send it to subscribers local time, apply these days to all message. There's a lot of options. So it just depends when you want the person to receive the email. But since we're doing it 7 days in a row, we just leave it how it is. And we wait for it to save. And then we do the next email. Chapter 4 part 2. Hello again. As promised yesterday. Again, building the trust. Here's part 2. Copy and paste it all up in there. If you want to read the full book, go here and get it. Nate. Save and next. 1 day after the other message, save and exit. And so that's how you do it. And then of course I'd make 4 more emails to get to number 7, where I'd offer the product to them for 20% off. Let me show you how to automatically remove them from the mailing list. Alright, all you got to do to remove them from one list automatically and add them to another list is go to your Aweber, go to My Lists and Automation, and New Action. Unsubscribe from list Nate's marketing when Lee subscribes to default 25769. I'd probably name it Nate's marketing buyers list or something like that, and then you just hit save automation rule. So now every time someone subscribes to the buyers list, they'll automatically unsubscribe from Nate's marketing. So that's all you got to do to automate subscribes and unsubscribes from certain lists. Okay, the other list I use is a long-term autoresponder series where my main goal is to build a relationship. Now all my product-specific autoresponder series, whenever someone signs up for those, they're automatically added to my long-term autoresponder series. So it builds this list faster. And again, it's the same way with the automation. When they subscribe to Nate's marketing, then they subscribe to my other list, my long-term autoresponder series. Okay, now how my long-term autoresponder series is set up is I have an initial 5 emails that go out 5 days in a row. I have a welcome email, a tour of my website. I tell them about all the services I offer, and then I tell them about a product and the affiliate network that I offer with it. And then I email 5. I let them know that I've gone social. I'm on all the social networks and I want to hear back from them. And then after that, I send emails every 3 to 5 days. I have these emails broken down into like 3 types of emails. I have a content email, which is strictly new information. This is information that you only get because you belong to my mailing list. It's not on my website, it's not anywhere else, it's just on my email list. Then I have visit my site emails, and these are like links to check out my awesome posts or my reviews or my videos, because I want them to click and go to my website. I don't want them to forget about my website. I want them to remember that I have a website. I want them to go to my website. And I spend a lot of time writing all these articles that I have put on my website. So I want to make sure that they're seen. I also might link to like Facebook or YouTube or something like that. Like maybe if I found a funny video or a video that relates to my niche. Even if I didn't make it, I still send it to them, and so that way they can see it. And then I also send interaction emails. And these are just like if I have a question for them that I want to hear back from them, or if they've asked me questions, maybe I'll have like a response email, like, hey, I have received these questions from my list, and here are my answers. Now, how do I send them out every 3 to 5 days? Like what order? Like do I just send content email, content email, content email, content email, content email? Or I send it like in this type of pattern. Like a content email, 2 visit my site emails, another content email, 2 more visit my site emails, a content email, visit my site email, and then I have an interaction email. And then I kind of repeat that same sequence. You may notice that mine is a little bit more visit my site heavy. That's because I did spend a lot of time writing these articles, and I do want them read. And I do want people to get used to clicking on links within my emails. So that's why I have my list or my autoresponder series more visit my site heavy, because I want people to click on my links, get used to clicking on my links, and knowing that it brings them to valuable content. And then they trust me, and then they'll be more prone to click on my affiliate links. Now the autoresponder series works the same way as with the product-specific autoresponder series. You just go to Aweber, new HTML message, and go to work. Real quick, one thing to note about this first introductory welcome message, I think this is the most important message. It definitely has the highest open rates because people just signed up for your mailing list and they're expecting this email. So it's very important to get this message well written, accurate, and readable and enjoyable. But what I include in this is a welcome to my list. Thank you for joining. I'm happy to have you. If I promised to deliver them a product, I have that attached. Then I gave them rules about the list. I let them know what they can expect from the list, what I'm going to send them, like tips, hints, reviews, articles, videos, and how often. Like I tell them that these first 5 days I'll be sending them an email to help me introduce myself to them, and then after those first 5 emails, they can expect one every 3 to 5 days. I ask them to whitelist me or add me to their address book, because you don't want to be sending emails and they automatically go to spam. You want your emails to arrive in their inbox. So to remind them to whitelist you just helps increase the chances of your emails arriving to their inbox. I let them know that I want to hear back from them, so that way they know that the mailing list goes both ways. I comfort them by saying that I respect their email address, I'm not going to sell it, I hate spam as well, and etc. And I'll also include that on occasion I might recommend products that I'm an affiliate of, which means that I do earn money when they purchase it. It doesn't cost any more to them, but it helps me out tremendously, and that I would never recommend a product that I have not or would not use myself. So I let them know all that information right up front, like this is the mailing list, this is how it's going to work, so that way they know exactly what to expect. I set the expectations, and now all I got to do is deliver. I also include an about me, like a short biography about who I am, where I'm from, why I made this mailing list, why you should listen to me, why I'm a credible source. So that's what I include in that intro email. Then I let them know that tomorrow they'll be receiving an email about a site tour. Now this site tour, it's just a tour of my site. Like, these are all the sections of my site, this is the categories, this is what's in them, here's some popular posts that get read frequently, stuff like that, so that way they know how to navigate my site. Day 3, I show them what services I offer, so that way they know that I also offer services that I can help them with. Day 4, I let them know about my product that I have, that I also have an affiliate network with that product, so if they refer someone to the product, they can earn a little extra money. Just kind of helps spread the word of my product and the affiliate network. Email 5, I let them know that I've gone social, that I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and I want them to visit those pages and like me and everything. And then I just let them know that they'll receive emails every 3 to 5 days from here on out. And that's pretty much how my long-term autoresponder series works. Again, it's just Aweber, same way as I showed you with this, just the content's a little different. Okay.